Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a Boxycharm unboxing. This month it came ridiculously late. Normally they come around the 15th of the month, but this time I didn't get it till the 28th. But anyways, let's just get right into it. This month's theme is Dare to Dazzle, and if you are new to Boxycharm, it's just a makeup subscription box. I'll have both the referral link and code in the description box if you want to go, but it's just makeup, fun, just something I enjoy doing. But let's go ahead and start with this. This is the Luna, is it the Luna Magic? No, the Love Script Wild Lavender Body Wash. I did get a chance to try this out last night. It retails for $28. Honestly, it suds up nicely. It suds up greatly. However, it smells like artificial lavender, and for me that is a huge, like, ugh. I don't like artificial. I mean, I don't hate it enough to not use it. I just don't love it. So this is the one thing I will not be trying on camera, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just not my personal favorite scent. Now let's go ahead and go into the eyeshadow palette this month. This is the OPV Beauty Spotlight eyeshadow palette, and this retails for $40. My eyes are already primed and set. I'm going to use this in conjunction with the KVD Beauty Dazzle Stick in the shade. I got mine in the Force Field. This was my choice for the month. I do have a shade that I purchased previously in the Electric Bolt, so I do love this, so I do know how this works. And this retails for $22. So I'm going to go ahead and use these two in conjunction on my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and start in with the shade All That Sparkle here. After swatching these eyeshadows, they did run, they're very smooth. Everything is super smooth, super just nice. I feel like the shade names don't really match up with the eyeshadows, but that's just a matter of personal opinion. But I am just going to buff this all into the crease here. And just get that there. Another thing is I don't feel like this eyeshadow palette has a good transition shade. I feel like the one I picked up is about as light as we're going to get. Again, you can just use your setting powder or a white eyeshadow to kind of buff out those edges. I think it'll be just fine like this. And next I'm going to go in with the shade Star. I'm going to go ahead and take that on my outer V. That's actually really pretty. Blends in nicely. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely nice. I like it. Now, that runs very smoothly. This is the first time of me trying them on my eyes. So that's definitely buttery smooth. Definitely very smooth on the eyes. Yeah, I like that. This kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Not quite an exact dupe of the shades, but like just the layout of it and some of the shimmers. I'll go ahead and pull out that palette and show you at the end what that looks like. But next let's go into the Dazzle Stick here. I find that the best way to work with these is just to apply them with your finger. So I'm just going to take my finger on that here. Let's go ahead and swatch it really quick first. There's kind of the swatch of that shade I got here. I'm going to go ahead and take that and just apply it to my lids. These are really pretty, especially if you want like a glitter topper. You can wear them on your own. I feel like I like wearing these on my own, but on their own, but either way, it's super beautiful, super pretty, and I like it. I'll go ahead and really quickly swatch the shade I already have, shade Electric. I do believe that this was one of the options, but there's that right there. Again, I like using this. It does melt easy, so you got to be careful. Like, the trick to using this is really, like, as you can see, it's kind of melting like the minute it touches skin, which is great for application, not really great for like trying to make it stay like stable. But I mean, it works. Just don't pull a lot out of the cap at one time. I do like this. I like these formulas. I do see myself getting more of these as time goes on. This is my second one, so I wouldn't have picked this up if I knew I didn't already like the one I have on hand. But as you can see, it just creates a very beautiful like shimmer to the eyes, just kind of an effortless kind of shimmer. So I do really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go back into the palette and just take that transition shade and just buff it on my lower lash line here. Just taking that on my fluffy brush, and if you don't have a flat brush, just take the brush and pinch it and just kind of buff it in. I don't really want to do anything super crazy on the lower lash line, but I'm liking the way these apply. I'll have to keep playing around with them and letting them, you know, just keep playing around with them. I'm going to go ahead and take this shade here. It's called Exhibit, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and just place that on my inner corner. So just to kind of bring that look full circle a little bit. Next we have, this is the, let's see, is it the Viva? No, that's not the shade. It is the Luna Magic Beauty Vava Voom Pink Lash Primer. I haven't used a pink lash primer in a while. This retails for $25. I haven't used a lash primer in a while. I got into them for a while and then I got back out of them, so I kind of decluttered the ones I do have because they were getting old, but I haven't tried a pink one yet. This actually kind of goes with the look today, so I'm just going to try it out here. I don't know if I need to let this set or dry or what I need to do with it, but we're just going to test it out and see kind of what happens. So it does go on pink. I'm almost wondering if I use it as a pink mascara if I wanted to, but I'm just going to let that just sit down just for a quick minute here and just see what comes of it. But it's definitely pink, which is kind of interesting. I normally just go for the white ones, but I don't know. We'll try this out. My kids are playing in the background, so if you hear noise, they're just playing. I'm going to go ahead and just go in with my Tarte Big Ego mascara here and just coat that over my lashes. This is just the one I have in my makeup basket this week. Speaking of which, I haven't done those in a while. If you guys want to see the Shop My Stash, if you guys like those in the shorts version, just let me know. I just haven't done it in a while. You know what I do like about lash primers is if you have a smudgy mascara, they definitely gets rid of the smudge. But yeah, I don't feel like lash primers necessarily do a whole lot for the lashes, but definitely helps with a smudgy mascara, and I know this one here is a little bit on the smudgier side. So, I mean, I guess it works. I don't notice a huge difference in like the false lash effect like you usually hear with primers, but it definitely, I'm not dealing with smudging, which is great. I don't know if I'm like overly excited about this, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Again, I'll just have to keep playing around with it and trying it out. And alright, last but not least is this Touch in Soul. It's their Pretty Filter Glowdient makeup palette, and that retails for $34. I swatched this, and it is absolutely stunning. I just go ahead and just mixed them all together, swatched it there. It's very golden glow. I might have to be a little bit light with this because of my skin tone, or maybe even just stick to the lighter shades. But for the first impression, we're just going to take a big highlighting brush and just go all over, and I might need to tap that off a little bit. That's a lot. Now let's just go for it. Wow. Oh, yeah, use this sparingly, use this lightly. I'm just going to blend that into my cheeks. I kind of went for a glowy base with my blush and my bronzer anyway, because I'm thinking let's just go glow. Definitely pretty, definitely intense. I mean, if you don't like a heavy highlight, you might not like this, but if you are all for something a little bit more intense, this might be beautiful. I've been into the more glowy highlights lately. I may need to stick to like the lighter side of the palette because I think that might be a little bit dark for my skin tone. But other than that, and that's everything in the box this month. I like how the look turned out. I like how the eyes turned out. I like the eyeshadows. Let me go ahead and show you a comparison real quick between Born to Run and the OPV. Again, I don't think that this is an exact dupe. I feel like, you know, you've got a lot of like the aquamarine shades here. Let me go ahead and switch this around so we can get more of an exact look here. As soon as I can figure out how to get this all to work out right. But let's see. Like, you've got like the aquamarine and the greens here, and you kind of got it here. You've got some more intense blues here. But like I see, like this green could easily match up, and like these guys here, I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on it or not. This one here has a lot more of the transition shades, but like you've got like the barrier tones. I feel like the golds are more intense, so I don't think they're exact dupes for one another, but I think that you got a lot of similarities, like this shade and this shade, or like the browns kind of mimic the browns in here. So I think you could very easily get the palettes to match. I mean, they retail for the same price point. As far as I know, I haven't seen this one on Urban Decay's website or Ulta's website, so I don't know if it's discontinued or not, but they are definitely very similar. I am liking the texture so far of this palette. The last few eyeshadow palettes I've gotten in by Boxycharm I've had a lot of grittiness and inconsistencies with the formula, but as far as swatching these go so far, they do feel very consistent, very smooth, almost like the Natasha Denona formula. So if Natasha Denona is a little bit out of your price point, this might be a little bit more affordable. I am liking this so far. This I'm going to have to play around with. I'm liking the eyeshadow stick a lot. And this here I'm going to use, but the smell is very artificial. Again, I don't hate it, but I don't think I love it. But I do like that you only need a small amount, so this will last a while for a body wash. So the box as a whole retails for $147, which is pretty good. The last few Boxycharms I've been really impressed with. I mean, this one came super late, and I'm like, okay, you know, I like the middle of the month boxes. I like the boxes that I can get and play around with a little bit. And then, you know, I usually like take out everything I bought in the month and put it away, but I kind of like to give myself at least a couple weeks to test and play around with stuff. And now I'm gonna have like June and July's Boxycharms in the same monthly rotation, or the same like monthly testing periods, which is fine. I usually just like to do that. I usually just like to keep everything kind of at the end, and as soon as I like film my chatty get readies with me, I kind of switch out everything. But anyway, that was my ramble. I hope that July's Boxycharm does come a little bit earlier, but if it doesn't, oh well. I've noticed like different months they come sooner, different months they come later. I know that like FedEx has been, you know, late on their shipping lately, just a lot of outgoing stuff. Probably just the time of the year anyway. But yeah, that's everything for this box. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you would like to see more looks featuring this palette, please let me know, or any of the items in this box. Please let me know, and I will see you in the next video. God bless, and bye guys.